Good morning. Yeah, I thought I'd pop another video up today. It's a bit later on in the day. It's in fact about, what's the time? 3:13. So it's more or less in the afternoon. Weather's turned a bit milder, if you can say it's milder. Still windy, very windy last night. In fact, I thought the house was going to be blown away. And with great I ventured down to the garden in the morning to check the greenhouses were okay, and they were, so I was very grateful because it was a very strong windy morning. Now today I've got another carbon lamp, because I've got quite a few carbon lamps, but this was upstairs in the collection. I've no idea who manufactured it. It is quite an old one. You can see the two loops of carbon filament in there. The cap is a bayonet cap, but it's the old style, and also shows the early way of putting the two conductors in, like I don't quite know what it's made of, but it's obviously a ceramic type of material, not what they use today. And the contacts are virtually flat to the holder. So it is quite an old lamp with that unusual threaded part on there. That is not normal. So yes, it's old. And also it's partially clear. So you can see the filament. The coating or frosting is external, either dipped in hydrofluoric acid, I would think, to make this etch effect on the glass. And as you notice, it's a pip top. This is how they used to evacuate lamps in the old days. You didn't have the tube in the pinch and the stem. It was drawn off from the top, and it would always end in a little spike. So there we have the lamp. I can show you it a light. I'm not putting it on full power. I don't know what the full power is on this. I'm very wary just how much I power these up. I've got no indication of the voltage. Then I'd rather err on being careful than blowing one of these out, because I think this is quite an early lamp. Any information out there, please shout. I may have put this up at other times on Lighting Gallery. I just can't remember. Anyway, let's have a little look at the lamp. I've already set the variac to a low voltage. Pop the bulb in. As I say, it's on low power. I can turn the power down so you get an idea of the actual filament. But that's it alight. See just underneath there. Don't know if I'll put it around this way, but might do a bit. That's a bit easier, I think. Gives you an idea of the filament arrangement. A clearer view of the pip top and the etched glass, which was probably done by hydrofluoric acid, which is acid which will attack glass. There's the lamp. It's like the voltage it's going through at the moment is approximately 50 volts. And I'm not going above that. I would think it's probably a 100-volt lamp, but that gives you an idea just what we've got. Now, I want to mention another item. This came up yesterday at a talk we had on Andy's shed. It's about the Virgin arrangement, their hub and that. Now I'm going to go into the other room to just show this. I'm going to block this out while I go into the other room. It's warming up a bit. Now there's a picture of my hub, or the modem if you like. It's on Virgin, which I find very, very good, and I can push up my YouTubes much faster than I used to. Now I can do more than one a day. On the old system, when it was BT with the old copper wires, it took absolutely ages. Anyway, the reason I mentioned this, it was brought up at the little talk we had yesterday, that we were wondering why certain providers would not provide a service which was pulse, not tone, pulse. I'm going to show you a pulse phone. It's obviously this one over here. You've got a dial, and it works perfectly on Virgin. Likewise, if I wanted to put a touch tone version up, that too would work. So without any additional equipment, you can either have on this hub a touch tone or a pulse tone. When I say pulse, that gives out as if you would, as you're dialing. So it's what the old system was, using the dial. That's the best way around. So you can use either a dial or touch tone, which, like this version down here, this is actually can be switched from both, with no other equipment. So just that hub that you're seeing in the picture can be used for a dial telephone without any modifications, just a normal dial telephone, 706, 332, anything like that. Or it can be used on a touch tone, which gives out tones. So that's all I've got to say on that. I'll go back quickly to the lamp. Excuse me blocking it out. Here we're back to the lamp. So that was just a little bit of additional information which was brought up yesterday. They seemed to be quite amazed that I could use the rotary dial type phone and the touch tone with the Virgin hub. It can be done. Once again, thanks for any comments please make. I'm going to try and get warm. I'm still cold. I've got a blooming coat on. I'm still cold. It's still windy out there, so that's obviously wind's getting in somewhere. So, not to worry. Thanks for watching. Any comments please make. Don't know what I'm going to put up next. My phone from Ireland hasn't arrived yet. When it does, I will certainly put it up and have a little talk about it. But at the moment, we've got an old carbon lamp. This obviously goes back many, many years and much older than me. I don't even know where I got it from. It might have been from the gentleman that lived in near Woolwich in London. He's no longer with us, unfortunately. So there we are. Thanks again for watching. Thank you.